low, got low, 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 low.
Run free, 5, 1, know what I expected this week.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lois. I go by the name of IAMLOISXO. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll leave it right here as I always do. So go check it out. Please don't be rude. So today's video I've been putting off for probably nearly 6 months, just because I thought I want to know exactly what I've gone in it before. Right, excuse me for the way I speak. Let me try and bring this back so I'm speaking like the fluent English. So yeah, I just wanted to know really what was going on, everything that was happening, so that I could do this video properly. I'm hoping that this video will help at least one person watching it that could be going through the same thing that I've been going through. So yeah, today we're going to talk about my hair. I'm already getting upset though. This is a very touchy subject, yeah? So ignore me if it's a bit patchy, because I might have to just take some breaks. Also, if I keep looking down, it's because I've literally got everything written down that I want to talk about in my notebook. It's upside down, but you get the gist. So yeah, I'm going to be having pictures in this video as well, so that you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about, to show examples. So if you're quite, what's the word, squeamish? I don't even know how you say it. If you're quite squeamish, or you're quite like shuddery, like you don't really like raw skin, like raw flesh, blood, wheat, like stuff like that, just exit off the video. This is gonna be a bit of a mad one still. So let's just go back to August of last year and tell you all how it started. Basically, this is when I first kind of realized where it started. I don't know if this is exactly what triggered it, but this is exactly from like where it started and where I started getting problems. So this is all to do with my scalp, by the way, for anybody that was wondering. So last year, it was August. I can remember it well because I was going to Carnival, please don't be rude, Notting Hill, right? So we're going to Notting Hill, so I'm thinking I need a silk press. If anyone doesn't know what a silk press is, it's like straightening of the hair. I'll leave a picture of my natural hair here so you can see what my natural hair looks like, but I wanted it to be straightened out, kind of like what I have now really. And yeah, so usually one of my good friends, Josh, does my hair, but he wasn't available to do it at the time, so I just went to a salon in my hometown, which was a new salon that had just opened up. Literally, I think it was their opening day. It was a hair salon that specialized in Afro-Caribbean hair, so I wasn't too worried about, you know, them messing up my thing, but we'll get into it. So every time I go to a salon, I'm always told that my hair needs moisture. Always, your hair needs moisture, your hair needs moisture. Okay, but what I'm trying to say to you, big man, is I've done hairdressing at college, yeah? When my hair is straightening out and you put all these products and all these oils in, it sticks together like a drowned rat. Like my hair kind of straightens out like a Caucasian hair would, in kind of like in a way. As you can see, this is my hair straightened out, and it's not exactly like thick and frizzy and stuff. Like it straightens out quite well. When my hair's curly, I understand the whole it needs moisture thing, but when it's being straightened, just, you know, allow it a little bit. And so anyway, I went in there now, I've got my hair washed, lovely girl, and then they passed me on to some next girl after that. This other woman now, she started blow drying my hair. She literally blow dried it 50% dry, like I can't gas it. And I'm sitting there shaking in my boots thinking, oh, here we go. Like, you know the ones where you just know like you've messed up, don't go to a new hair salon. Because I never tell anybody that I've done hairdressing, like I never do, and I just kind of watch what they're doing. I know how to blow dry a head top, and I know how to straighten it well, so that was red flag number one. But she starts blow drying my hair now, then she gets all these hair products out for like Afro-Caribbean hair. Understandable when you want to do it in my curly hair, but when it goes to like straightened hair, like you can't put all that in my hair, it weighs it down, so that's making it more wet, right? Bear in mind my head is 50% dry. The woman turns on the straighteners and starts straightening my hair. So as she's straightening my hair now, my hair's going, like it's popping. The straighteners are popping, like, and I can feel the product on my hair and the water popping onto my scalp. And I'm thinking, like, it's burning me, innit? Like she's basically burning up my head top. And I'm thinking, right, here we go. So I'm kind of like that a little bit. And then she's like, oh, sorry. And then she does it again. And I'm thinking, bruv, like, do you actually want to start right now, big man? So I firmed it now. I'm not a wuss at it. I'm not a wuss, so I thought, let me just firm this. I'm thinking this could be the best silk press of my life. Maybe it's pain is beauty. So I've left now. Also, when I left the salon, the whole of my back was soaking wet from where they'd like wet me when I was washing my hair and stuff. It just wasn't the one, so yeah. Anyway, I left the salon and my hair was greasy. I'm thinking this is the day before Carnival. Like I'm thinking hopefully my hair will just soak up all this all this product overnight, which did it? No, it didn't. I had to like curl my hair, dry shampoo it, all this stuff, because I wasn't washing it again. So that was that. I've gone Carnival, I've come home. my head's a little bit sore. A few days later, up to about a week later, I got like a little scab on my head here and it was really itching. So, you know, my scalp was itching, I was itching the scab, this, that and the third. I was trying to pat it, but at points it just started to get way too much and my head started to go really dry, and the scab started to spread. So I say scab, but it was kind of like where there was like a patch of like, it felt like a scab to me. Obviously I can't see the back of my head, so I'm thinking, oh, this is a bit mud still. That's where it started. I'd probably say about a month later I called the doctors because it just something wasn't right in my head. It was itching so much and yeah, it was starting to like bleed and stuff. So I went to the doctors, and this was like end of last year, so obviously there was no lockdown or anything, like you could see a person. The doctor offered me something called beta cap. I think I might have it here. Bearing in mind, guys, just quickly, this is all the kind of medications I've tried and tested. So I'm just going to be showing you guys some examples of what I've used. I've tried to keep everything for the purpose of this video. It's all going straight in the bin literally after I finish this because I just don't even want to look at it anymore. Okay, I don't actually have the first one because I'll throw it away, but the first thing she gave me was beta cap, so I'll leave a picture of what it looks like here. And basically it's like a liquid. It's in a bottle and you put it on your scalp, around your scalp, and it's meant to kill infection. And I think that stuff was for a fungal infection. So while I was there and she was checking out my scalp, at that point my hair had gone really dry and I'd lost a lot of hair, like literally like a quarter of my hair on my head top was gone. And that's why I called the doctors in the first place. I'm thinking, bro, my hair's looking tin. I'm thinking, what is going on? So obviously I've gone to the doctors now. The doctor took a like scraping of my scalp. I'll leave a picture of what she left it looking like here, or a video. And yeah, that's kind of what my hair was left like. And she told me to use the beta cap and go about my business basically and try it. So I did, because I'm thinking, well, doctors know best, you know, I'm not a doctor. Yeah, it got worse, innit? So that stuff there dried the ass out of my head. I lost so much more hair and I was thinking, that's when my confidence went. I'm thinking, no, I'm not doing this for nobody. I'm thinking, I cannot go about my business and about my day like this with this thin ass hair. I literally had hair like, I put my hair down in front of me like this and it literally felt like I had this much hair. Like that. Like, it did not feel like I had a lot of hair. By the way, guys, I'm currently wearing like weave, but yeah. I didn't feel like I had a lot of hair and my hair was thin. And I also try and leave pictures. Like, I'll try and leave a few pictures here that I can. But I was also left with like a bald patch as well. And that's when I was thinking, right, this can't run. So yeah, I then got my results back for the fungal examination and it come back negative. I think I've had about 3 fungal examinations now. The second one got lost in the post and the third one again, it come back negative. I knew it wasn't fungal because even if you Google it, I wasn't having those symptoms. So I then went back to the doctor because my hair was literally gone, and I went in there and I just bawled my eyes out. I was crying. I was like, listen, I've got no hair. Like, well, I had hair, I'm gassing it, but I had hair, but I was like, listen, when you're used to being mixed race, thick, nice, long hair, and your hair starts to fall out and you've got literally half the density of hair left on your head that you had before, it's a problem. So I went in there bawling my eyes out. I was like, listen, I've got no, like, my hair's coming out. She took one look at my scalp and she was like, whoa, she's like, that is not for you, that stuff. She's like, you need to stop using that straight away. I was thinking, oh, I think, like, this one gave it to me, like an idiot. No, I'm joking. So I was like, yeah. So then she put me on something else called Sebco. Now, Sebco is kind of like a coal tar polytar solution. So this is the Sebco. What is it? Coal tar, salicylic acid and sulfur, coconut oil compound. So that's what that looks like. And because my hair was kind of like, my scalp was really dry and bleeding and cracked at the time, this kind of helped because it's got the coconut oil compound in it. It kind of helped to like moisturize my scalp, and my scalp semi cleared up. Like, I genuinely thought, oh, okay, this is the end, I'm done, like it's better. No. So I kept using it, and after a while I think my body just kind of got used to it and it stopped being effective. So I didn't really get too far with it. At first it was great, but I think that my condition wasn't as bad then. My condition got progressively worse after that. So I'd probably say about a month later, this scab thing come back with a vengeance. It started to crack here, then it cracked literally. My whole head from here all the way along the back of my head was red, raw, and it was just like itching, and it also started to weep like fluid, like clear fluid, and I was thinking, this is not right. Like, I felt like my brains was literally coming out onto my scalp and like onto my pillow. So I called back the doctor again, and this was right when we went into lockdown. So I went up to the surgery. It was the first bit of the pandemic, and she looked at me through my car window and she was like, and she went back into her office and called me back, and she was like, yep, that looks like fungal infection again. So she told me to go to my local pharmacy and get fresh cream. I tried that, made it worse. I knew it wasn't fungal. I just knew it wasn't fungal, innit? Like, And my hair also started to smell like really bad. Like, I was so conscious. Every day I had to go to work. I tried and put it in like a bun or something so that I couldn't smell it, but it was so bad. So my scalp started to go like really wet and yellow. I'll insert the pictures here. Kept losing more hair, and my scalp started to smell really bad. Obviously I was upset because when your hair is like, oh gosh, I don't really want to cry in it, but it's peak still. Like, no, I do not wish it's my worst enemy. But when your scalp starts to go, like literally I had no skin on my scalp, like no skin. And yeah, I'll insert a picture of what my head looked like. It was just literally red raw. There was like, you could see the hair follicles coming out of my scalp, but it was the worst time ever. I'd have to change my pillow every day or put a towel down before I went to sleep because my scalp was literally leaking so much fluid. Like, it was peak still. Like, it was so dread. So yeah. Also, in between all of this, like going to the doctors, like for the past few months, they also gave me different shampoos to try. I think I spent over £100 on like on prescriptions, like over £100 easily. So I'm just going to quickly show you some of the shampoos that they gave me. They gave me Polytar. Polytar was the best one out of all of them. I don't know what it is about the coal tar, but it kind of works. They also gave me this Nizoral, which is all over the TV. Absolute waste of time. This just dried out my hair as well. If you've got mixed race hair, for me it didn't work. It made my hair really dry and it didn't help at all. They also gave me one called Danzarol, again a ketoconazole shampoo. So they basically just give me loads of ones that contain ketoconazole. They don't work, so they should have stopped wasting their time with that. But they gave me this one. It's basically the exact same ingredients as the Nizoral, so it's kind of a waste of time. But again, that didn't do anything for my hair. If anything, it made it worse. I also tried T-gel as well. That didn't do anything for me. I also tried Head and Shoulders. Literally made my scalp sticky, so nothing was working. I find that all these shampoos are not good for mixed race hair. They just dry your hair so much, and then obviously with the scalp condition, it's hard to put conditioner on your hair because if any of it gets on your scalp, you're mashed up. So after that, my hair was so bad and I was just so literally like, I was starting to get depressed over it, that I went to a private trichologist and I paid to have a couple of appointments. I think I ended up spending over £200 with her. Again, didn't really get anything from it, but I'll tell you what happened. I tried a new shampoo. Again, that didn't really help. It was more for hair loss, I think, on the bottle, but I will leave a picture of that here. If that helps anybody with hair loss, you might want to look into that and try it. It did make my hair feel a little bit thicker, but the actual scalp condition was still not doing anything. She also checked for fungal, said there was none, and then she made me go for a blood test, and then also, which I found I had low iron, so I got some iron tablets, and she also gave me these live cultures in them. I can't remember the exact word for them, but this is what they look like, and she gave me these. These, as soon as I started taking these, I started getting these really big lumps on my skin, which would like leak pus. And I was thinking, what the hell, like all over my body, so I stopped taking them, if I'm honest. I asked her if it was a side effect, and she said no, but funnily enough, when I stopped taking them, that went, so I won't be taking them again, because I'm not trying to have that all over my body again, because I don't need more things going wrong. But if I can find a picture of that, I'll show you. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I literally got lumps all over my legs, my chest, my arms. Yeah, it wasn't fun. She also gave me a salicylic acid, which you couldn't put on open cracked skin. I had like a few dry bits, but the main part was open and cracked, which is what I wanted to make dry, so that didn't help. But she advised me to go on antibiotics, which is basically leading up to the current day. I started off going on fluxacillin. They made me feel really sick, gave me thrush as well, and they didn't help. And I had those twice over, so had to go on them twice, and I didn't really like them. Didn't help my scalp either at all. And then I went on to doxycycline, which is another antibiotic. Yep, so I had the doxycycline, I had a course of that twice, and it actually helped, but it didn't fully heal my scalp. So obviously I called back again, which is where we're at now, and they put me on limecycline. I don't know how you say it, but this is what I'm currently on now. So this is my third box now. This is my third month that I'm about to start taking. This is the full box. I've got one more tonight on my old box, and then I'm starting my new box tomorrow. They have really helped clear up my scalp. My scalp is no longer wet. My scalp is back to normal health. These are actually meant to be taken apparently for acne. That's like one of them. But yeah, I was told to completely avoid like oils and stuff. So hopefully now my scalp's like dry, I can do that. I can put it on and just give my scalp like a nice scalp treatment, because it can get pretty dry. You know what I mean? So gotta get it back on track. But yeah, my trichologist said I could book a follow-up, but I don't really know if I need to. Like I might maybe beginning of next year after lockdown's done and just see where we go from there. But private care is expensive, especially when you pay a lot of money just to be put back on antibiotics. Like, a doctor could have told me that, but I don't know. If that's what I need, that's what I need. If I had to pay the £200 to find out that I need to go back on antibiotics properly, then that's what I needed. So I guess it is worth it. Still, like, you know, like I'm low tech, like, you know me guys, like I'm bubbly, like I'm there, like, but I want to be like an open book on my YouTube. My YouTube platform is something that I take quite seriously, and I want to be as open and honest as I can about everything. So hopefully this video has helped at least one person. If it has, then obviously I've served my purpose today. But yeah, the next video is a more light-hearted video, guys, so don't worry about that. And there won't be any more, like, I don't know, if you found this video a bit depressing, I'm sorry, but it kind of had to go out there. If you did enjoy, or you got a little bit more of an explanation, then please give this video a massive thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new to join the family. This hair that I'm wearing currently is from Celebrity Mane. The first time I've been able to wear a weave in over a year and a half, because of my scalp, and I've had it in a week now, and my scalp's taken to it. Like, I've not had any, like, I've not had like anything bad about it yet. Like, nothing bad has happened, so I'm quite grateful about that. When I got the hair done, I literally cried on the way home from London, like, because I was just so gassed. Even now when I think about it, it makes me want to shed a tear, but I'm not going to cry because I'm a bad bee. Yeah, my name is Lois. I go by the name of IAMLOISXO. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll leave it right here as I always do, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Run through 5, 1, know what I expected this week.